Let's do a little depuff and glow. Hey, I'm Constantina Anastasia. First, grab your face oil, whatever works for your face. I love a rosehip oil, 3 drops, right before I start out. One, 2, 3. Keep that close by. We're going to need it throughout this lymphatic facial depuff and glow. Smooth that all over your face, nicely just pressing it in. Keep it close by and we will replenish as we need it. Right in under the eyes, over the lips, the cheeks, and let's start out. So whatever you're wearing, just take it down to the sides of your shoulders so that you can get access to your collarbones. We're going to start out by pressing lightly over our collarbones. Six times. 1, and release. 2, and release. 3, and release. 4, and release. 5, and release. 6, and release. 1 more, and all set. Now go ahead and take your thumbs or your pointer finger, whichever one the nail is smaller, put it in between your eyes, right underneath your eyebrows, and hold. Let the weight of your head just push right down onto that finger and slide it underneath your eyebrows, coming down on the side of your temple, making a nice circle and spreading down towards your collarbone. We're going to do that 5 more times. Again, underneath your eyes, let the weight of your head fall down and spread underneath your eyebrows. Nice little circle at your temples, and use the rest of your hand to slide down to your collarbone and spread that out. Again, we're on our 3rd time. Let that weight just settle into your thumb or your pointer finger, slide underneath your eyebrow. Nice little circle on the temples and spread it down the neck onto the collarbone and spread that fluid out towards the lymph nodes. We're going to go down again. Letting that weight set into the fingers, slide them underneath the eyebrows, nice little circle at the temples, and help guide that fluid down towards your collarbone. 4th time. Let the weight of your head settle down into your fingers. Spread that underneath your eyebrows, a little circle at the temples, and help guide that fluid down towards the lymph nodes. 5th time. Ooh, I need a little bit more oil. Keep that close by just so you can keep a glide going across your skin. You never want to drag over your skin. Keep pressing in so you have a nice thin layer of oil right over the face, and we'll go again with our 5th. Sliding underneath the eyebrows, little circle at the side of the temple, and sliding down. Spread that out towards the end of your shoulders, getting that fluid moved all the way across your lymph nodes. The lymph nodes are all along the collarbone. This is a beautiful exercise to depuff and glow your face. My clients love doing this before an event or a few hours before something that you want to present as tight and refined and shaped as you possibly can in your face and get that glow and depuffing. Let's take our hands underneath our ears and just massage downwards. We're activating our lymph nodes now, as we were before underneath the collarbone, but now just under the ear. Just squeezing right below the ear in between our hands, and with each of our fingers spreading down towards the collarbone. Now let's take our curved Gua Sha stone and take the curved edge and just help guide that fluid down your neck. So right underneath your ear and guiding down towards your collarbone. I love doing this a couple of hours before I need to present somewhere and I just want to depuff and help get that glow back in my face and that nice tight feel along the curves and the jawline. We're going to do this another 10 times on the other side, guiding that fluid down under our ears towards the collarbone. Under our eyes, we want to take the balls of our fingers and just roll them inwards towards the nose 10 times. So just taking the pointer finger and rolling it right underneath the eye and towards the nose. So 10 half circles underneath your eyes. Just keep rolling in about a medium pressure on your face. This really helps move the fluid that is underneath your eyes and to the sides of your nose. This massage was put together for one of my clients that was getting over being sick and felt just a little puffy and carrying fluid and wanted to get back to feeling like herself again. And so these series of moves will help do exactly that. Let's work with a Gua Sha stone underneath the chin to help tighten the jawline. So we're going to go from the bottom of the chin all the way back to the end of your jawline, right below your ear. And you're taking that heart-shaped part of the stone and just hugging the jawline up to the ear. Then take the curved side of the Gua Sha stone and slide down 5 times underneath the ear. You're going to take that all the way to the collarbone. Just keep sliding down. You might notice some redness. That is just the fluid moving and the skin being a bit agitated as you put some pressure on it. All of that will help with plumpness and increase the firmness of the skin as well, to just give your skin about an hour or so to get back to its normal color. And you'll see some beautiful elasticity and plumpness and shape along your jawline. Let's take that Gua Sha stone and help move that fluid on the other side of the face. And Let's come back and massage underneath the ears, help that lymphatic system catch up with all the work that we're doing. Taking the curved side of the Gua Sha stone, now let's hug above the jawline, straight to the ear, along right below the sides of the lip, and pushing back straight to the ear. You don't want to have a 90 degree, you want just a slight angle in that stone, pushing all the way back, helping that fluid get up to those lymph nodes. Now let's come a little bit further up, taking the curved part of the stone and hugging around the cheekbone up into your hairline, and that's okay to go right into the hairline. Our lymphatic system does go past the start of the hairline, so you want to just keep tracing that all the way back. Let's get the other side of the face too. Right above the jaw, let's push that fluid all the way out back towards the ear. And now hugging that cheekbone, pushing the fluid all the way back up into the hairline. Now making a knuckle right on the side of your nose. Make sure that you've got enough oil there. Just twist and flick up. And you're going to feel that in your sinuses. I need a little bit more oil on my hands. Make sure that's right on the top of your knuckle so you can just slide and flick upwards. This is going to really help with the nasolabial folds. Five more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. 5 more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh. That will help so much with reducing the fluid, any kind of swelling in your sinuses, and really tightening up that area. Let's help move that fluid now all the way back towards the hairline. Beautiful. And guiding it down towards your clavicle. And on the other side, sweeping up and back into the hairline, helping get all that fluid from our sinuses and our nasolabial fold up and into the lymphatic system. Now let's drain down towards the nose. And with a sweeping motion, sweep out over the nodes and towards the end of the shoulder. We've got nodes all along the clavicle, and we want to spread that fluid out towards all of the nodes. Beautiful. I'm always amazed at how much this massage can do. A couple of hours afterwards, you look at your face and feel that beautiful tightness and that hugging around the curves of your face. With your Gua Sha stone, keep pressing upwards from the middle of your eyebrows, and now let's work our way out towards the right side of our face. And just like any kind of exercise we might do with the rest of our body, over time, repeating these motions will just keep helping our skin and the muscles below it hug our face. So the skin follows the muscles, and when the muscles are well exercised, the skin is just going to keep hugging tighter to the curves of our face. Let's keep working that Gua Sha stone across the other side of our face. You will notice a little more redness in your forehead in these areas where there's less tissue and fat in our face, like your forehead, and that's perfectly fine. It's just the agitation of your skin as you're pressing against it, and that will come down within the hour. Just breathe through and keep moving that fluid, pushing it all the way to the hairline, over to the ear, and then creating a channel down towards the nose. Give the ears right below a little bit of a massage. Again, we want to keep this pathway open and guiding towards our nose. You should feel that in the back of your sinuses, and when you swallow, just continue moving that fluid. Now we're going to take the ridged Gua Sha stone and run it along the side of our cheekbones. We're creating little ridges for the fluid to flow that will help even more to exchange the nutrients within the skin. We're going to flush out and allow new fluids to rush into those little channels and help guide it down towards the lymph nodes. This is one of my clients' favorites because they continue to be so amazed at how tight you can get your skin with moves like this. We just layer the moves on top of each other based on what areas you want to work on the most. Let's take that flat part of the stone and just help guide that fluid that we've moved through the channels all the way down towards the lymph nodes. Taking the curved part of the stone all the way back, keep it at an angle underneath your jawbone, and we are exercising the muscle underneath your jaw so that that skin stays nice and tight, following the muscle, and guide that fluid down towards your lymph nodes. And what loosens your skin over time is not working those muscles out. So the more that we can work them out, the more our skin will stay tighter along the curves that we want it to. Okay, and taking that flat part, let's trace underneath our chin and really hit those muscles that make those lines underneath our jaw and hold those muscles tight to the skin, nicely worked out. If you need to stop and grab some oil, do that. Make sure that you're never dragging the skin, always just gliding beautifully over it. Now let's take the curved part of the stone and let it fall right about in the middle of the face. So one curve is at our jawline and the other curve is convex over our cheekbone. And we're working that muscle in the middle that gives you that beautiful hollowed shape right below your cheekbone. Let's go back to the heart-shaped Gua Sha stone, taking that indented part and tracing along the same area that we were before. So we're repeating movements that are just catching the muscles at a slightly different angle to get a full workout. Everything that we're doing is working only with the muscles of the face. There are no injections or anything else that is foreign. This is what our body can do when we just give it a chance to work out and circulate. And the main key here with these types of moves is maintenance, just repeating it at least a few times a week. Even if you get down to once a week, it will show in your face much more than not doing it all, and even than doing some of the less natural options that people have. Let's get these last few flicks in of the nasolabial folds, taking that Gua Sha stone and moving that fluid out again. So we need a little bit of time in between moves because the face has to catch up and our skin has to catch up. So some of these moves we're going to repeat again and then move that fluid out into the hairline to give it a chance to really react to the movement. So you will see an immediate result at the end of this massage, and then a couple of hours later, you'll see even more tightening, and the following day, even more as well. Now we're repeating that move with a Gua Sha stone, tracing underneath the jawline. And as we come to an end of our massage, get ready for some good hydration. Thank you for joining me, and let's keep going. This is your anti-inflammatory lifestyle, so subscribe and comment below to let me know what you want to see next and to know every time we put out a new video for you. Let me know what you noticed in your face and the differences and the results in the comments below, and what you would love to work on and depuff and glow. And let's keep going.